This is Kai, and honestly, this guy needs no introduction. He's one of the biggest streamers in the world, and today I want to break down his success using the 3-pillar method of audience, different, and consistency. Because out of my 12 years of YouTube and content creation and growing multiple channels to over 10 million subscribers, I've identified that these 3 pillars are one of the most powerful things that you can focus on for growing your YouTube channel. First, let me quickly break it down. We have audience, different, and consistency. And these 3 things all link together like a powerful flywheel or a puzzle, and they generate views. If one of these things are taken away, the puzzle no longer works, the channel no longer functions. And Kai has very much so focused on all 3 of these pillars. So let's break them down. So first, let's break down audience. Now, how exactly does Kai focus on his audience? Now, obviously he's a live streamer. There's a lot of things we could break down. I know he doesn't mainly post, he does post on YouTube, but he's also on Twitch, other platforms. But today we're just got his YouTube channel pulled up. To be honest, I think there is a lot of ways that he focuses on his audience, but one of the biggest things that I've identified and I've seen is that he uses emotions to focus on his audience. Emotions like humor, laughter. His streams are just full of funny, chaotic, hilarious moments that leave you laughing on the ground out loud. LMAFO. Think about it. He literally traps himself in his room for hours and hours and hours with a bunch of his friends, and a bunch of really funny moments come out of it. Who doesn't want to see that? In my program, Blueprint University, we basically break down 2 different reasons of why people watch you. The first reason that people watch you is because you have some sort of strength. So for example, maybe you're a professional gamer. A lot of people love watching professionals. Maybe you are an engineer like Mark Rober. Maybe you're really good at doing trick shots like Dude Perfect. If you look at some of the biggest creators, they have some sort of strength, and that kind of goes into the value bucket. The second reason is experience, and this is more tied to emotions. That's the second reason that people like watching things, because they want to laugh, they want a good time, they want to be curious. And I think that's one of the big reasons that a lot of people love watching Kai. They love feeling some sort of emotion. They love going along the journey with him and seeing what the heck he's going to do today. Now, real quick, let's jump over to the different pillar, because this one is super important. And there's actually a lot of ways that Kai is different, but I want to touch on some of the big ones that I found. Personally, I think one of the big ones is actually the live streaming ability to just hang out with him. It feels like you're in the room with him when he's doing some of his live streams. And for a lot of YouTubers, they feel like they have to present something to the audience, which is honestly kind of like what I'm doing right now. You are watching a presentation about me showing off this channel and showing off the 3-pillar method. I'm presenting something to you. But when you watch one of Kai's live streams, you kind of feel like you're with him, in the room with him, experiencing it with him. And that's very different from a lot of different creators. Some of his live streams last up to 12 hours, which is just insane. He also did a live stream where he streamed for 30 days straight, which is just crazy. There is not many streamers that can actually pull that off. And it's really cool because that is just so different from what most streamers do. And a lot of the time you catch yourself, if you're a Kai fan, checking in on him every day, every Friday, maybe after work, maybe after school, because you want to see, what is he doing right now? Is he sleeping? Is he doing something crazy? Did he bring in another special guest? Another big thing that makes Kai different is because his channel is so big, he's able to use leverage to bring in celebrities to his stream. So we can see people like Kevin Hart, 21 Savage, and all these different people that he brings into his stream. And of course, I watched the Kevin Hart stream. I thought it was great. But there's not many streamers that have the ability to do this. It kind of reminds me when Ninja played Fortnite with Drake. I remember the internet was going crazy, everyone was losing it. But this is something very different, very, very different. It's something hard to pull off, obviously, but he's using the law of leverage. And leverage is something we talk about very deeply in Blueprint University. You can use leverage not just in your video ideas, but you can use them in your thumbnails and your titles in so many different ways. Now let's talk about consistency, which is one of the most important parts of the 3 pillars. Now, before I talk about that, if you want to learn about how you can apply the 3 pillars to your own YouTube channel or your own social media page, check the link in the description. I've linked you over to a free video that you can watch. It's super, super valuable. It explains the 3 pillars in depth and how you can utilize them for your channel. Super, super valuable. But when it comes to consistency, obviously Kai has a bunch of social media pages. He streams on Twitch and whatnot, but on his YouTube channel, he has 2,200 videos, which is crazy. If we go to some of his oldest videos, they are only 4 4 years ago. So just on his YouTube channel alone, he has posted 2,200 videos in 4 years. Hold on, let me do the math. Hold on, does he have shorts? I think he has a lot of shorts. That's hold on. Let me do the math real quick. Where's my phone? 2,200 videos divided by 4. That's an average of 550 videos per year. Oh my gosh, so he's almost posting 2 videos a day. He might be doing 1 long form, 1 short. I mean, it looks like he is almost posting every single day. If you look at his channel right now, this was 21 hours ago, this was 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 2 days, 2 days, 7 days ago. So just these videos right here, he's posted within 2 days. But being consistent with your YouTube channel, a lot of people think, oh, I gotta post videos every single week on my YouTube channel, but that's only half of the equation. The other half of the equation is actually improving and evolving your content over time. So if we look at some of his oldest videos, you can see that the only thing he does in some of his oldest videos is he's just reacting to stuff. That's all he's doing, is just reacting to stuff. And he still does that in a lot of his streams today, but he has improved and evolved his content so much in the past 4 years. From the commentary to understanding his audience to focusing on being different and finding unique and crazy things to do in his live streams and even crazy challenges to do with other creators. There is so many things that he focused on in being consistent, being different, and focusing on his audience at the same time. And he's been doing that for the last couple years. Now, of course, this is just 2,200 videos that he has on his YouTube channel. That doesn't count the live streaming or any of his other platforms. So I'm sure he's posting, anywhere from 2 to 3, maybe 4 pieces of content per day, which is crazy. A lot of people don't realize that YouTubers post that much. If I'm being completely honest, I could make a 30-minute full in-depth review about Kai's journey, his success, and all the little things that he used to actually grow and how you can apply them to your own YouTube channel. If you want to see that, leave a like on this video, because every single week we are posting videos on this YouTube channel and it's completely free, and you can watch them, take our strategies, and apply them to your own YouTube channel. And of course, if you want to learn about the 3 pillars, check the video link in the description. It is completely free. You can go watch it. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section below who I should review next, and I'll see y'all later.